All right, so today what I'm gonna do is walk you through an adjustment. This is Frank laying down on the table. So with most cases, we're having our patients lay face down on the table. This is gonna take gravity off their body, get them nice and relaxed. What you're gonna see is I'm gonna have them breathe a couple times. So breathe in, Frank. Let it out. And then do one more, breathe in. Let it out. We're gonna check a couple tests here, see how his hips are doing. So this left side tighter? Okay, so in this case, I'm going to start with his low back, knowing that usually his low back is his main complaint. Good, face me this way. On a side posture, what I like to do is, in certain cases, for more range of motion, is I'm going to let him let his leg fall, and I'm going to place my hand on his low back. I'm going to use a little bit of my leg to bring his leg in support. Good. And then I want you to go face up. We're going to come back. Good. We're going to do another check on his low back. Good. Looking for tension in the legs, hamstrings, pulling on the pelvis. Here we can cross your arms. Come sit up. This move here, I'm going to have Frank tuck his chin. So when we're working on the dorsals or the mid-back, a lot of times people spend too much time in flexion. So we're going to really put his body into extension on this adjustment. I'm going to have you breathe in. Let it out. Come down. Good. And let that go. You can open up your arms. I think one cool symptom in Frank's case is acid reflux. And so when he came in with low back pain. We started doing a series of full spine adjusting. And then on one of the re-exams, I think it was like the second or the third, he mentioned that acid reflux was improving. Then here we're going to start adjusting into the cervical spine, so the neck. Probably one of the most feared areas surrounding chiropractic. And so I'm going to show you guys a couple things as far as how we're going to line him up and then how we're going to adjust the neck in this case. So we're going to start on the right side. Is this tender? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is this one tender? Mm-mm. So we're going to start low. And instead of turning, we're going to push. Look up. Good. Now this side, is that tender? Mm-hmm. Upper cervical. So we're going to do the opposite side. And we're going to go above and below. Look up. Good. Good. Turn your head right. Turn it left. Good, and go back to the center. Now I'm going to have him go face down again. So go to your belly. Now the post check. So I'm going to do a couple things that I did in the beginning of the adjustment. Okay, this side still feels tight to me. Would you agree with that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we're going to do the opposite side. So go this side up, Frank. So here we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to tuck that leg behind. My hand still wants to contact onto the left side of his body. And so we're going to come across. Good. And then go face down.
Face down?
Yep. Good. And then we're going to post check one more time. Good. So he's still carrying a little bit of tension. So now we're going to just isolate the sacrum. This is an arthro-stim. So with the arthro-stim, what it does is it has percussion to it, so it goes more back and forth. It doesn't vibrate, so it's different than like a massage gun. We're going to go to L5, and then we're going to go right on top of the SI joint. What this machine does is it puts a ton of motion into the spine. It's a really gentle way to get things moving. And then we're gonna add a drop assist with the hip. Breathe in, let it out. Good. Yep, and uncross. Then lastly, we're gonna go check this again. Good. Better. Good. And that's a full spine adjustment. So that's kind of a sequence that we'll go through. Everything that we do, me knowing Frank and working on him for the past, I would say 8 months to a year, a lot of what we're going to do is going to be based off of x-rays. And so along with finding different areas where we're lacking mobility, each visit's going to look a little bit different. Good. You're all set.